Hey guys and dolls, it's Jason. Welcome back into another video. You guys did vote for a 40% vote and you want to see some new EV plays and also my top solar stock picks for you guys right now. So I've lined up a really exciting video. We are going to be analysing 4 stocks right now in the EV and solar space. And if you guys are going to stick around for the entire video, then I am going to throw in some bonus picks at the end. So stay tuned, watch this all the way through. If you do find value at any point, then be sure to give it a like and hit that big red subscribe button so we can make money together. We have been absolutely killing it on this channel. My name is Jason and my first stock pick for you guys today is going to be the ticker symbol ACTC, which is for proterra. So guys and dolls, we are on the Proterra website and this company is a fully integrated company and they have 3 substances to their business. Their subsidiaries include electrical buses, they also have charging stations and they also have batteries. Now their batteries come big, fat, small, different sizes, which is great for them. They are the largest business for electric buses in the North American space. So guys, this is really exciting, and unlike most SPACs right now that are out, that are all about speculation, that aren't really coming up with any type of revenues until like 2022, for example like HYLN, which again I am actually going to be talking to you guys about in this video. This company have actually been in business for the last 10 years. And something I want to bring to your attention, of course, is the Biden administration. Now, the Biden administration has promises for a new EV era, and these guys have tax credits ready to help out the subsidiaries for companies like this. Now, they are only one of a few companies in the US that are making those EV buses, guys, and they are the leader. So this is why I love investing in a company when you have strong foundations and fundamentals ahead of you. Now, Chamath Palihapitiya, as I like to call him, as you guys know on this channel, that is my nickname for him. He actually did put this out on Twitter. Now, he said that ACTC is merging with Proterra because it is a SPAC merger, so it will become a new ticker symbol in the future. But right now it is trading under the ticker symbol ACTC. And he said on his Twitter that I just made the biggest investment in climate change. So guys, he is really bullish on this. He says that this is his #1 stock right now for EV because it is one of the largest bus and electric makers in North America. And again, he loves this company's technology, and this is some of the information that he's put out on their Twitter as to why he's so bullish. Now, this company are projected to do 2.2 billion by the year of 2025, so that is going to hopefully give them a nice lead. If we actually go on to the Bloomberg website, we can actually see that there was an article that was released just last week, and it said that in Maryland there is actually going to be a vote on Tuesday evening for a passing of 169 million in a contract to lease 326 buses. Now guys, these are going to be new electrical buses, so that is going to probably go to Proterra. So this is going to be really good for the segment of Proterra. And if we actually go and look at them on the charts right now, you guys can see that they have been beat down since the announcement of their merger, and they've come all the way back down to about $20, which does make them much more attractive in my eyes from those highs of about $30, which was at the beginning of this year in January. Now, you guys know that I always like to get myself a deal, so I've actually entered a position in Proterra, which is ACTC, Arc-Light Clean Transition Corp is the current name for this company. And again, they are sitting around below the 50 on the RSI. So we get this around that $21 mark and below, and we start to slowly average our cost in, especially if we do have any more fallbacks in that price. Then I think that this is going to be a multi-bag stock, and we are going to 2x our money potentially by the end of the year, if not moving into the beginning of the quarter of 2022. So all of the plays that I am going to be putting out on your radar today, guys, they do actually have a lot of upside, and they are all going to be home run plays in the next year. I see them at a minimum moving 50%. And guys, this is really strong. If you can get 50% in your portfolio in one stock in a year, this is really, really good news. Don't think that, you know, jumping all your money into those penny stocks and getting a 200% return, because it is very risky and you can in fact lose all your money. In fact, about 8 out of every 10 penny stocks do actually go under. So even though you guys may have seen such a big bull market recently, just remember that what's happened in the correction, you do want to have the stagnant of your money invested into those big chain companies that do have future projections, annual growth, and they are actually profitable. So that is why I'm putting ACTC on your radar. I currently have a small position in them, and I think at these prices they do have an attractive evaluation. By the end of the year we could be sitting on $40, which would be a 2x position. So that is one stock that I'm throwing on your radar in no particular order. The second stock that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today today is, of course, our fabulous HYLN stock. Now, you guys know I'm super bullish on HYLN. HYLN actually deliver that hybrid, and they're going to be transitioning away from fossil fuel and combustion engine cars and vehicles, and they essentially are manufacturing a hybrid truck, which is going to be the stepping stone, like a bridge, for example, stepping us from fully electrical vehicles from fossil fuel and combustion engines. So guys, it is going to take some time. I don't think that we are just going to get there straight away. Right now we are lacking globally in those charging stations, and trucks need a lot of power, a lot of energy, and HYLN is going to be that middleman that is going to take us there. Now, they are projected to get revenues from next year, and I do love the look of their trucks. If you want more information, again, then you can dive through onto their website. I have spoken about them before on this channel, so again, be sure to look through any of my past videos by typing in HYLN on my video section if you do want to see me talking about them in some more depth. Now guys, I am very bullish on HYLN, and if we actually go straight into the charts, you guys will see that we did have a huge beatdown, and that share price after the SPAC merger was announced, HYLN ran all the way up to highs of around $60. Since then, we did actually have a gigantic sell-off, and we are sitting around a very attractive evaluation right now of about $16. So guys, that is huge. HYLN's price has come down about 80%. They have been so beat up. We've had the market correction, and we have been sitting below the 50 on the RSI for some time. We have in fact just pushed back up, as you guys can see on the 4-hour chart. So I think getting HYLN anywhere below $18 in the long term is going to be very beneficial. I'm a big believer in this company, and I think that there are going to be good things to come. So I have been loading up on this stock around that $18 price range and below, and I'm not worried about the short-term noise and volatility that will follow with these stocks. Again guys, these are high risk, high reward stocks. So again, if you can't handle volatility, then maybe put your money elsewhere. But this is a stock that I'm watching, I'm extremely bullish on, and I think HYLN is going to go to the moon by the end of 2021. So that is one stock that I'm watching. I think that this is going to be a nice, easy multi-bag stock. This is certainly going to be a $35 stock by the end of the year, and I think that is going to throw us a nice 2x plus position. So guys, that is an easy money play in my eyes, and that is what I'm doing with HYLN. So just to let you know that I am loading up. And so guys, before we get into our third stock, I just want to say that these next two stocks are in the solar space. And why are they so important? Well, because you've got three fundamentals that have recently lined up. You've got economic support from the economy, where people are actually transitioning right now to solar from gas and fossil fuels. Secondary, you actually have the government support from presidents like Joe Biden giving tax credits to solar companies. And third, we have the adoption of technology, because technology is so advanced right now that we are actually able to store this solar energy, whereas before, in the last decade, we could take the energy and use it in the same day, but there was nowhere to actually store it. But as technology has gone on, we've actually been able to develop cheaper ways in the economy to make this more affordable, and the cost to make solar actually transition from fossil fuels has actually been reduced by about 70% in the last decade. So this is another reason why I'm super bullish on this sector right now, and that is why I wanted to make this video. The third stock on my list is actually ticker symbol CLSK, which is for Clean Spark. Now, if we dive into my computer, we can see that Texas recently did have a disaster, and that allowed a lot of the solar sector to actually have a gigantic sell-off. So one of the other stocks that I will be talking about in a second is actually sunW, and you can look and see on the charts right now that we have had a big sell-off, and again, that has been implemented due to this news in Texas, because the icy and snow weather conditions have basically stopped a lot of these solar sectors from working, and that is why we have seen a big beatdown in these prices, which now makes it very attractive to us as investors. But on the ticker symbol CLSK, Clean Spark's website, you guys can see why Clean Spark, they are saying that they are rapidly increasing revenues and capital on hand to reach profitability. They are leading edge technology. They have a proven track record of success in the industry, guys, and they are ranked in the top 10 strong reputations of the industry. So if I go into the investor presentation, you guys can also see that they have doubled their annual revenues for 3 consecutive years. So this is really good to know, guys, and I really like that fact. They've also made 3 acquisitions in the last 12 months. So that is just a little bit of background about Clean Spark for you guys. And some really good news that did actually come up recently is that Clean Spark have actually been issued into the Bitcoin mining expansion space. And you guys know I'm super bullish on crypto, because I think that Bitcoin is going to end up at £100,000 by the end of the year. So that is going to be quite significant for shareholders that actually have mining capacities in the crypto space, and this company are setting themselves up as an example to be a leader in this space. So I'm really happy to put some money into CleanSpark. If I go onto Google, I can also type in on Google Trends and see what the price predictions are for CleanSpark. We have one analyst that is offering a 12-month price forecast for a medium target of $50, which is in fact a double up in our money by the end of the year. Now you guys can see they are sitting at $29.50 by the time I'm making this video. Now what I would have loved if we could have actually seen this as a buying opportunity around that 200 SMA line, and we'd actually almost touch the 30 on the RSI. But guys, also make sure to do your own due diligence, because this is not financial advice. This is just my education and entertainment only, and I can only tell you what I'm doing. And right now I have actually entered a position in CleanSpark. I did enter it below the $25, and I entered that on Friday when markets were starting to sell off, and again on Monday I started to add into my position. So putting CleanSpark on your radar, I think below that $28 price range or anywhere around that 100 on the SMA is going to be a very attractive value in the long term, because that is going to allow you and provide you with a 2x position. And as this industry starts to grow and that sector starts to take off, then that could also help long term. Now again, if I go on to sunW, you guys can see that we did have that big sell-off. So I think sitting at a lovely evaluation around that $14 zone and below, that can provide us with some nice handsome returns by the end of the year if we are to retest those highs of fact of $30. And you guys know that I know that stocks like to retest their highs once they have been made. Stocks do have a tendency to go back up, so that makes me more bullish again on sunW. If you want more information on sunW, then do be sure to check out their website. They are saying that they are taking charge of the future. They are based in California in the US, and again they are going to be eligible hopefully to get some of those kind of tax credits that Joe Biden is actually pursuing and giving out to companies that are in the solar sector. So that is going to allow sunW hopefully to increase revenues and again start to see profitability, because this company was actually losing money last year. They did get beat down very heavily, but they have started to invest now in the right areas. And I think as this segment is reduced, like I had spoken about earlier, how prices are starting to come down, then this company are starting to really take hold of their future, and this could be a no-brain money bagger stock at these prices. So guys, those are my plays for you. A bonus pick for you that I have mentioned on this channel. If you did make it this far, I just want to say thank you and hit that big red subscribe button or that like button if you have not already, is our Romeo Power play, which is RMO. Now I'm invested in Romeo Power anywhere below that $16. I have actually started to put this on my radar and buy this one up. This essentially is a battery operated service company. They are actually making the infrastructure to make batteries in electrical vehicles with 30% more power and charging capacity. So that's really, really good. Right now they have been absolutely beat up since they did come on the market, and they've sold off due to JP Morgan putting a bearish outlook on them for a price target of $12. Now there are still two analysts putting price targets on this by the end of the year from $30 and $40, which would actually see a handsome 2 to 3x on the upside right now from the current position. So if this company are actually able to come into profitability and they are actually able to turn around some of the negative situation that they have been battling this year, then that could be really good for them. Again, more information is available on their website. There is an interview and they do have their own YouTube channel, guys, so go check them out. They are really, really interesting. Something that one of the staff members at Romeo Power did say that I found quite interesting is that they are trying to create that technology that sees fossil fuels obsolete in combustion engines and really transform that segment of EV. So guys, that is something really interesting, and they think that they are going to strive for growth because their team is very multicultural, which is going to make them very diverse, and that is what they like and what is unique about that company. So go check out their YouTube channel if you do want more information. That is my bonus pick for you. If you did make it this far, I just want to say thank you. I hope you did enjoy this video. My name is Jason. I make videos on the stock market every day. Hit that big red subscribe button below if you haven't already, and join this family of investors so we can make money together. And again, if you did find value at any point, then be sure to have given this video a like. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys back on my channel soon. Ciao.